side quests. I think I failed one, and I think the charge I was supposed to be guard and died. But it's like a whole bunch of bandits, so kind of torn about that. I found what you call it, a spring of life, or what you call it, and I bottled like 60 of them up. So I don't know what Ruin was talking about. It doesn't really change stuff I got out.
Is not the last we'll call upon this inn, I'll warrant.
Ought we adjust our inventory?
Guess it doesn't.
It will be my honor to show you the ready charges for the Wormhound. The choice is yours. This is a high honor, Arisen. See, you do not take it lightly. Here are the details. Wondrous tidings, Arisen. The Duke is to grant you an audience. His Grace wishes to commend you for your valor and your service to the land. Know, however, that any errand you have taken on will be left to another to complete. You will also be asked to return your writ of permission to join the hunt. If you have aught left undone, pray tend to it afore you come to see the Duke, sir. I must be clear. Your audience with His Grace will put an end to any current tasks, and you will be asked to return your license to the Wormhunt. Knowing that, are you prepared to see His Grace now?
Wait. I have to return my Wormhound?
You are quite certain? No tasks left incomplete? No need for the license to the hunt? Understood. Then pray, enter the castle, sir. A guide awaits within to see you to His Grace.
Pretty sure I did kill the dragon. Wasn't that hard?
You'll go no further.
Tonight the fisher knight leaves the humble shores of home for the heady depths of Cart. Pray, let this token from humble Festi garner favour with the leviathans within. Oh, Oh, tut tut, no time for thanks, friend. The Duke awaits. Sail on, dear knight, sail on.
I fear your crown outshines my own. By my command, every road in Grancis shall be open to you henceforth as a member of the Worm Hunt. May your efforts help deliver us from the shadow of the dragon. As long as that damnable beast draws breath, I'll fain accept any help on offer. All right.
See the world. This is not the roll order.
Arisen. Hail, sir. It seems you truly stand apart from the rest of us. Some sneered when I presented the Hydra's head, said it was your feat alone that won it. In truth, I cannot deny it. I had no hand in it. It is plain fact. But what of the enlistment corps then? What meaning does our fealty hold? I have no answer to give my men.
The Duke has seemed different of late.
All through my reign, I foresaw the coming of this danger. And so I gathered men into armies, stones into strongholds. I readied for war. And then you, Arisen. You came to us, and the dragon with you. Pray, think on the meaning of that, and of your duty.
My. Apologies, dear warrior, but to see a face austere as the castle walls adorned with this... Still, 'tis more agreeable than the endlessly dour air of most of my husband's sawn swords. Valor dwells in the heart, after all. The brave ought not need their raiment to speak for their mettle, no? Hail, dear warrior of the lovely helm. I fear I am remiss in asking your name, sir. Arisen? You must forgive me. I fear I am grossly ignorant in matters of war. I had thought all who fought shared the title warrior.
By decree of the Duke, you are to be allowed free passage into the castle. This right extends only to your person, and you are advised to comport yourself fittingly. A grievous breach in conduct will see you removed from the castle, or worse. You will take your orders from the Duke's Chamberlain, Aldous. Speak to him for further instruction. May the Maker see you on to further glory, sir.
How fared your audience with His Grace, Arisen? Aldous Ludric Sorn at your service, sir. I serve as a Chamberlain in the Duke's court. As you may have seen for yourself, it seems His Grace is unwell. In truth, there is worry enough to make any man's head ache, but I fear he ails of worse than worry. Perhaps I ought not speak further on the matter, for my own well-being. I am charged with assigning royal orders, tasks of great import issued by the Duke himself. Pray forgive the bother, but I ask that you come to see me here in the castle whenever circumstances allow you to take on assignment. The future of this war is murky, sir. May your efforts help to bring its end into sight.
I've heard talk. You're the Arisen, eh? It's quite an honor to be employed by the Duke himself.
You've made quite the name for yourself since last we spoke.
You are to see me for your assignments, and no one else. I speak for His Grace on such matters. My word is his. As such, any task deserves your full and immediate attention. Pray, make your choice, sir.
No doubt you're aware, the roads are ever more overrun with beasts of every stripe. The threat has only worsened since the dragon's coming. Trade has suffered, citizens have died. A company of the land's finest sword hands have been gathered to thin the creature's numbers. It is no perfect solution, but it is a start. I would ask you to join them, sir. There's been no end of reports of caravans bearing tribute bound for Grand Soren being waylaid by monsters. Among them, the direst threat is posed by the Griffin. It is not a creature easily quelled, but we can ignore it no longer. Hence the company of elites. And now it seems they are prepared to face the beast. They stand in wait outside the castle gate. Go and speak with them for further detail. I fear this may be a long battle, sir. May the Maker be your shield. Hard at work, His Grace.
Griffins have no love of fire. Best we ready some before we join the others.
Well met, sir. It pains me to burden you, busy as you are with the royal orders, but there is aught I would speak of with you. is a cause of worry, though I speak only for myself and not as Chamberlain. Might I bet skeletons have been sighted near the capital these past few days. Elsewhere, I've had no end of reports of secret meetings among the zealots of salvation. I cannot help but see the two as intertwined, though I have no evidence to prove it. Still, I'll be damned if I allow their kind to go corrupting the minds of good people for want of evidence. Arisen, I ask this as a favor. Will you look into these events and hunt out any thread that connects them? I believe I've learned where the cult meets. I've made note of it on your map. I ask you begin your search there. Go, and learn what you can.
Ah, Arisen, sir. I find myself in a situation most dire.
Oh, he looks like the Armstrong from Fullmetal Alchemist. Sup, weak.
I thought to sell some land I own to raise capital, but I must first evict those who live upon it. This typically requires a rather involved procedure, but times are dire, and I wish the current residents gone with all haste. They'll not hear this proposal from me, but from the Arisen. They are like to weigh it carefully. You are my best and final hope in this matter. Can I rely upon your aid? Ha ha! I wagered you'd agree, and I never lose a wager. They'll not hear this proposal from me, but if it were to come from the Arisen, they'd like to weigh it carefully. Please convince the residents that leaving quickly is in the best interests of all. Any rarities to sell? I'll pay you handsomely.
Okay, let's see. That's kind of dope.
Any rarities to sell? Right then.
We'll find Jasper giving speeches in the capital streets.
But I'm gonna do all this later on. I'm gonna stick to the Titan band. Well, just comment if you want me to. I guess. I lost my word. Well, if you want me to record myself doing these videos as well, it's,
I've detailed our nearest estimate of their meeting place upon your map.
kilometers on here.
Above all, see...
I would think the bow best suited to hunting griffins. 'Tis a fight best fought with spells and arrows.
The girls do have much to worry on.
An ally who can conjure flames will be a great asset.
We'll need to brace for lightning if we aim to hunt. The life of a salesman surely has its own trap. Yes, you humans certainly do make a lot of expressions. The Duke's men are assembled. Let's hurry to join them.
year round makes Francis well suited to human life.
I had a feeling you might be our escort. Aye, we are the company of elites you're to march with. More jest, I know. We'll circle the capital, striking the Griffin as we come upon it along the way. We attack when it sets down. There's nothing so clever as to be called a strategy. It'll work. If you still care to join us after hearing all that, let's be off.
I've gained quest knowledge. I feel more familiar with his quest now.
We're to lure the Griffin aground, then strike. Let's follow Sir Georg's lead.
Focus. The hunt is afoot.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
A good start to any task is hawking with others. Let's begin with that.
Who knows what lies in wait? Let's proceed with caution.
Would it calm down if we baited it? We cannot reach it at that height.
Clear your mind of all but the
Roads
fight.
lead to Grand Soren.
It's like editing.
Grand Soren stands beyond this way castle. We'll rout them in a single charge! I protect my fellow pawns. Strength in numbers, Arisen. Perhaps a goblin might
Make
also
haste.
serve as bait. Careful!
Make haste.
The canyon floor is an apt spot to find ourselves. Best be careful. We'll rout them in a single charge!
Still, we must fight.
Where visibility is poor, we must be especially wary of attacks. It's nothing like where we were before. Seems a good place. If we lured another monster close, the Griffin may think them prey. Griffins are ever eager to feed on meat. Would it come down if we baited it?
Careful! A goblin! So this is where we're to meet the beast. We'd best prepare for
Splendid
that.
woodland, and so rich in resources. Their kind hates ice and fire both!
Did it!
Very well. I'll go at once. I'm on my way. Shall we jump? It might shorten our path, or our lives. Careful! A goblin!
Very well. I'll go at once.
We have triumphed.
Did it!
This looks interesting.
It's close. I can